Okay, hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, oh, thank you for the gift, Virgo. Okay, just a second. I have some cables flying around. Okay. Cables gone. Let's do it. Let's finish the page. How's everyone? How's everyone's weekend? Because I got this weird weekends when all the social events just pile up. So I wasn't home. I really missed my couch during this weekend. Okay, let me just quickly make some space on my desk. I know I had to do it like before starting life, but well, you know me. Okay. Pum, pum, pum. So let's do the bunnies. What colors did I use for the bunnies? Huh. I don't remember. What colors do we want to use? Nope. Hi, Copenhagen. Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to remember what color did I want to use for the bunnies. Eh, because I want to make them like that. This is the shadow box I did on Friday. And so the bunnies will be the bunnies, the Bloomfolk. They will be like this with some patterns. But I don't remember. Like I know my purples, but I don't remember what other colors did I use. Hello, Donna Elise. Okay, let's maybe purple. Was it like purple with? I don't know, guys. Uh-huh. Maybe it was this one. Nope. This is unfortunate. I really wanted to recreate it. Hello, Enzo. I yeah, let's just go with it and hope it works. Let's just go and hope it works. How's everyone? Tell me something from your weekend that brought you joy. Hi, Gabriella. Thank you. Yeah, it was one of those weird things that I felt like I need to finish this. I want to make it. So I spent a few hours doing that. It didn't take me that long because Odo asked me like how long did it take you? It took me the same amount as the normal coloring page. You got a new job! Wow! Congratulations! This is exciting. Lots of coloring with your niece. Oh, Puppy has learned to snuggle more. Oh my god! I all the good news. All the good news. Oops! Nope, this is not the marker I wanted. A week of holiday. Oh my god! I'm glad we're packed with the best news possible. So, what's the plan for the week of holiday? I was just, I honestly, I had on Saturday, I went for my morning coffee with my, elder friends. Then we had lunch with my godson's family. Then we had dinner with our friends in a fancy restaurant with disappointing food, but it's okay because it doesn't matter. The important thing are the people that you share the meal with. Then we had a, another lunch on Sunday, and on Sunday evening, I was just like, I miss my couch so much. It's carnival the next week. Oh, it's here as well. Here as well. Obviously, it has nothing to do with the Brazilian carnival. In a way that nothing at this scale. But yeah, we do have some events happening. And I have to participate in two of them. So this will be fun. Hopefully, it will be fun. Did you ever saw something from your carnival? Yes, I did. I really love carnival and carnival cultures, and I had friends. Like here, it's usually like every town has different like carnival traditions, and usually there are groups of people, like who it's different from Brazilian. Like it's uh, like the aesthetic is different, but obviously I've watched like for the references. I watched a lot of carnival videos and stuff. Oh my god, carnival in Rio, it's a dream. It's on my bucket list like until I die. We have snow everywhere, so not dancing in the streets. But is it normal for the part of Denmark where you are to have snow? I thought like you don't have that much snow usually, or is it because this year is snowy? Oh, thank you, Mika. This will be a color along, and the water video I probably put on the tube. So stay tuned. I already have one water video on the tube, but I'll put another one. 16 years ago, you had this amount of snow. This is insane. I met some girls from Netherlands who also said like this was the during the weekend, and they said this was the biggest amount of snow they got in years. Look, this sounds like a dream. If I come to Brazil, I would like to come like for a month, because it doesn't make sense for me in my mind to fly so far away to stay like for a week or a couple weeks even. So we have a plan as soon as like my husband will be in between jobs again or do some career changes. We will take a month and we will fly there because it's so big. I want to see everything. Also, I want to get better at Portuguese, so I'm able to survive. I hope Scarlett will also come because she will be my Brazilian uh, guide, and we can imagine all the Bobby goats we can buy. Lucas, think about Bobby goats and contraband it to Europe. I have doubts about the bunnies. If I want the bunnies to keep their lines, or I want to remove the lines, because I kind of like how this one turned out. So maybe I'll just keep the lines on. I don't know. Thank you, Katya. Pantana. Ooh. You will need to make me a list of things. I need to. Thank you, Vanessa. You will need to make me a list of all the things I need to see there. Because for me, honestly, I've never left the European continent. Well, I went to Africa, but not the same. So for me, the American continent is like another world. Everything seems like alien. Like, wow. Mhm. You know what? Let's do the rest of the bunnies and then we will do the details and think about it. Also, like, yeah, I know Brazil is huge. And when I imagine it, I can't grasp how big it is, Just because you look at the map and you see like all those names that don't tell you anything if you're not from there. So it feels like going to literally to another giant planet. So I would love to have a lot of time to discover everything. But I think it would be a travel like of my dreams when you can disconnect completely and like immerse yourself into another culture. Oh, what a dream. Chun, chun, chun. You never saw this colors the samba, but well, is it like a place or a thing like samba school? You see, like I'm such a moron when it comes to other culture, and this is like so humbling because I studied European culture, like I traveled around Europe, so you kind of start to feel like you're smart or like at least intelligent or at least you have some kind of knowledge, and then when it comes to another culture, and you're like, ooh, wait a second, I know nothing. I'm Jon Snow. Do you speak Portuguese? I'm trying to speak Portuguese. I'm on my learning journey. Like at least what I try to do is to do Duolingo every day, but obviously it's not enough. Ah, okay, okay, the parade. Okay, okay, okay. So my my purpose to learn Portuguese was to uh, watch classes of my two favorite Brazilian artists. So I watched them like little by little. It still requires a lot of attention, but I more or less I would say my comprehension skills like improved. But I believe if I like watch constantly and emerge myself, I would improve a lot faster. But life was a little bit chaotic lately, so not so much progress in my Portuguese. Yes, I know. And like the problem with Brazilian Portuguese is that the Portuguese from Portugal I can understand. Like, um, I went to Portugal and like sometimes mm, like we didn't need any translation. Although all Portuguese people, most of them spoke Spanish because they say that it's very easy. It's a very easy language for them. So like all the waiters, and people who we interacted with on the travel, they all spoke Spanish, better than me sometimes. But like on the radio or something, I could understand what they are saying. But the Brazilian Portuguese is so like different in a beautiful, beautiful way. Ooh, in 1 month. So you saw the whole country because it's not that big, right? Or is there something left for you to discover around Portugal? We just traveled around north, like we left the south for another travel. So I still have it on my bucket list. But yeah, the north is amazing. The food is amazing. People are incredible. I love Portugal. I wanted to go there for a very long time. Um, because when I was little, I was in love with Cristiano Ronaldo. um, so when I finally had a chance, I was glad the country didn't disappoint. Oops. Let me write down the colors because um wait, I need some paper. This will for the bunnies, so I can remember what colors did I use in the end. For the bunnies. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Okay, wait. Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. Do I have a pen? Please? No, I don't have a pen. Today my TikTok shop haul is supposed to arrive, but it's still not here. I was hoping it will arrive before the live, but nope. I ordered the big Languo pens, the small Languo pens because I didn't have the whole set. The drawing pens, the ballpen pens, and I'm super excited to get them. Mandy, so tell us about the carnival. We were just talking that carnival in Rio should be extraordinary. There was one more that I. Okay. Okay. Spanish culture or Spanish couture? Like Balenciaga or Spanish culture? I don't, personally. Forgive me for saying that out loud, but not a big fan of. But also, you have to. I think it's the same in every country, right? That especially in Europe, that Spain is like not a real country. It's like many countries all together, and every region has their own things. And there are things that I love, and there are things that I don't love at all. Like my favorite part of Spain is the Basque Country, which is least Spanish one. But then Asturias are completely Spanish. It's a Spanish province. Like they identify as 100% Spanish people. Although not all of them. They also have some regional things. And I think this is my second favorite region. No, Lucas, I like Balenciaga as well, so that's why I asked. Maybe it was that. What do you like about Spanish culture? You should, if you Copenhagen, if you want to see more, you should go to the north. North of Spain is the most beautiful thing in the world, and also I think the most interesting. Okay, little bunnies. Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. It's more green. Oh, yes, obviously it is more green, but also it's completely different from what you would imagine like Spain to be, except the food is better. The nature looks more like Scotland, if I may. It's like a northern coast with cliffs and like mountains and ocean and all that. Um, and then it has this like Hobbit uh, vibe, green hills, tiny houses, everything. Everything is just super cute, super cute. Like the sheeps on the green fields, all that. Yes, but I think ocean is beautiful everywhere, isn't it? Like it's kind of what ocean does. Like his main, oops, um, his main property being extremely beautiful. I do. Actually, I start to like I start to worry that I will start getting threats from people from there because they don't like to advertise it that much. They prefer less tourists. But what can I do? Like when people say I want to go to Barcelona, I'm like, no, 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 don't go to Barcelona. Go there. Go to the north. I mean, when Olga and Sabrina came, Sabrina brought friends from Canada, and they wanted to go to Valencia initially because it looks close on the map. And I was like, no, 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 we're not going to Valencia. I'm sorry. I'll bring you up to the north. And they didn't regret because we went to see the Game of Thrones filming locations. In general, had a lot of fun. Yeah, tourism is all nice when you're a tourist, and then it's not so nice when you have to face the consequences of living in a touristic place. Guys, I think it's time to add the flowers. And we're going to cut them out. So there will be some drawing involved. Let me just get the paper. Samba, but do you dance samba in Copenhagen for carnival? Because we don't dance samba. We just dress up, and do stuff, weird stuff. Is it sticker paper? Yeah. But I don't like this. Okay, I need a normal paper. Just give me a second. I will open my printer. I got the paper for the flowers. Malmo. My friend, well, friend, she's almost family. She's cousin of my husband. She lives in Malmo. Okay. Okay, where is my reference sheet for this page? Because I need to copy my flowers. Okay. So for the flowers inspo, I will use the Ariete flowers, kind of. So they will be this poppy thingies. Poppy, poppy. What am I saying? There are a lot of Brazilians who can't dance. I don't believe you. Oh, you mean like can't dance samba? Hmm. Yeah, I think you need to have some special. Um, I don't know. Maybe you just have to learn it like since where you're little, because. Okay, this will do, right, for the first one. And the second one will be. No, let's cut. Guys, I need to go search for my scissors. I lost my scissors. I searched everywhere. I don't know where my scissors are. Give me a sec to use my backup scissors from the bathroom. I don't know what happened. I need to go buy scissors and I forgot. So please forgive me. Will it work? Work. These are very uncomfortable to see scissors to cut with. Do you watch the European music contest? You mean Eurovision? Or what is it? European music contest. Too big. I do, but usually, like, I always say, "Oh, I want to follow this year," but then I don't follow, and I just watch the finale, which is also considered watching, I guess. Why? Is there something interesting this year? Something like this. And the second one. Something like this. But isn't it like in May? I thought it was a little bit farther. Oh my god, I need to clean up everything. Oh, I have honestly, I'm just sitting here like coloring because I have so many things to do. And after being outside the whole weekend, it feels so weird to go back to the normal schedule. Like, I need to call the insurance company. I need to work, like my normal work. I need to design a book. And I need to do it all and like at the same time. In it just feels wrong. Yeah, I think it's the national first, and then when they have the final list, it starts in April, May. Thing is, you don't have a lot of these pages of the Bloomfolk. Or what pages? It will be something like this. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. This will do. Are you making a coloring? You mean in general? Are you doing it? Well, guys, how did you know? I don't understand. I literally told one person. Okay, two. I told two persons. Two persons. Two people. I said, I think I'm getting back. It's an old idea. It's nothing new, exciting. It's like, oh, Betty, thank you. Um, it's an old idea that I had for a while that I wanted to like revisit. And I said, hey, I'm revisiting this and send some sketches. And then suddenly, one of this person obviously snitched. So, like, maybe six people asked me if I'm doing a coloring book and can I show something? And it's like, guys, it's still in the early stages. So I'm not going to show anything until it's like half done. But I feel like because I always say that I don't want to make a coloring book just to make it. I want the coloring book that like is, I don't know, that is something more than just a coloring book. That it's like a story that I need to tell, because if I don't tell it, I will feel, sad. Like I can make a coloring book. I made a few. It's just not something that I want to do just for the sake of having it. No, it's not like Life Love Me. No, it will be a normal coloring book, but this time it will be a normal coloring book. And this is itself for me is a challenge because I like to do like cutouts and stuff and crafts, arts and crafts. Okay, no, these leaves are too big. This will be a normal coloring book. But I think like this book of Oda kind of inspired me in a way to get back to it, because I realized that this is the emotions that I want my future book to evoke in people, like joy and cuteness and like this almost aggressive cuteness, like this is so cute that you were gonna squeak looking at it. So yeah, it will be a cute book, but with one of my old concepts. Yeah, not gonna say anything else because I promised not to say anything. Yeah, the flowers were there since the beginning. It was the idea for the Bloom Express. It's called Bloom Express. I know it's called like this because it's Bloomfolk, but I also think Bloom Express needs to have some flowers. Nope, don't like the leaves. Okay, we can leave this one. So it will be a train flower. Let's start gluing things in. I know people always ask. This time I'm just using a normal glue stick. The only thing is, make sure it doesn't touch your coloring surface, because the glue creates a layout that you can't just remove later. And the markers will not stick to it. It will be uncolorable spot. Oh, Elise, thank you so much. The problem is the world I had built for like maybe 10 years. I think the next year will be, yeah. I started it after I came back from Hungary, so it will be 10 years since I started this world thing. And this is why it feels like too personal, because it's been such a long way. So it doesn't feel like just thing to color. It feels like very very personal big thing. Ow. Damn, this was okay. I screwed up, but it's okay. I think also in 2025 already, but in 2026 even more. You know, when all the corporations just want to put the AI everywhere, and everything is AI, and AI can do everything, and for some reason it does only creative, nice stuff instead of like boring automated stuff. Anyway, so in the era of AI art, I think I kind of rediscovered like art for myself. That sounds weird, okay? It's but for me, and I always say it, that um like art was kind of tied to skills. So my own art, I would see it through the skill like prism. And only doing coloring and spending so much time like in the coloring community and watching other people color and like all this and seeing how the world is ending, you know, with AI and everything. Technically, okay, now it's not that good, but in a couple of years maybe it will still enough art to create something at least like semi decent. Um, Even now, like many people, you know, there are people who use it to color coloring pages. Have you heard about that? That's a weird ass shit, but it exists. People use AI to color coloring pages and then post it for likes. I guess I don't know what would be the other reason like to do it. Um. So yeah, art became personal for me again. So it's not about the skills; it's about what you say and how you say it, and like what's behind it. Yeah, I think like people, I mean, there are many layers to it. I think one of them is that coloring content is kind of one of the niches to create content, you know? There are many people who are not so interested in coloring per se, but they are interested in engagement and stuff. And I think it's great as long as you know, color and provide some value for your viewers. Uh, but yeah, and there's this like psychopathic way of seeing things and content as like, hey, what if I can just generate like 100 coloring videos and maybe one of them will work and then I will become a content creator and you know people will pay me money to post those videos because they get a lot of engagement. Yeah, here's that. But also I've seen some accounts that do this, like uh, in those accounts. Not all of them, like some of them were like complete scam, but some of them were just people like who just maybe wanted to feel some kind of attention on socials, and I can't blame them. Like um, they don't harm anyone except the environment and artists that they are stealing from. But it's not the worst like you can do in today's world. So Do you always use inspo like here? No, and so if I have an idea, sometimes it's an idea that I already like have in my head, you know. Sometimes it's something that I've never done. Like I've never glued in flowers, I think. Um Obviously, like if I decide no, I want this page to be Ghibli. Yeah, I will look at Ghibli. Elisa, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to get back to work by procrastinating and coloring instead of actually doing work. Hi, Lisa. Give me advice, guys. How can I force myself to call uh, the insurance company? Because I'm paying for an insurance that I don't use, and I've been paying it for a couple of years already. And I just need to, and there is no way to cancel if you don't call them. So I need to call them and say, hey, please. And it's just 20 euros per month, which is the problem because I'm thinking, you know what, maybe 20 euros per month, it's not that big of a sum to not to pay it for, to pay it for not calling anyone. Like if it was 200, yeah, I would be calling. But like for 20, I can keep paying it. But I understand it's not wise to keep paying something that I don't use. So please give me advice. How can I call the insurance company? Yeah. Yeah, the emails don't work. I tried. I tried. They say no, call us. We don't do this over the email. And this is weird as hell. And I even considered maybe I can like bring them to court, because they deny me access via email. Um no, no, the problem is we left this company, so no. No, it was my dental insurance, and I actually changed the dentist, so I don't need them. And I don't like them. Like the clinics, the clinic where it was the clinic where I got the implants, so I got the insurance because I needed the maintenance of the implant, but then turned out the plan, but then turned out the my I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. It was the uh, it was my TikTok shop. TikTok shop. TikTok shop game. Ah, we don't have health insurance in Sweden. That's one thing where, yeah, this is what they tell us in Spain. But the dental insurance, and like if you go by the Sometimes if you go by public health system, it can take you like months. And if you need something urgent and you want to do it like right there, you have to pay for it. Anyway, what do we have here? The thing that I was most excited about. Come to me. Hey, so much tape. God, when you first give me my markers. Ooh, my double tape. Ooh, my super tape. Yeah, so basically, the insurance is for private medicine. Ooh, my glue tape. Okay, this is giant. I have a giant box. I've never tried this one. Okay, I think the pens I can leave for later. Yeah, right. Like it's from our childhood, but like they have the colors, in the same like to do a drawing. Like you can just switch between them. It's not just like red, blue, and stuff. There are some pastels. Oh, someone's gonna draw today. Okay, let's open the gel pens. Hello, gel pens. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, exciting mail. I was waiting for a month. Huh? I ordered it 1 month ago, but it's okay. At least it arrived because my last Moo order just didn't arrive at all. Like, they just returned it. By the logistic Spanish mafia, they just take the package and they say they will deliver it, and they never do. They just send you like 300 notifications saying, "Oh no, you weren't home. Oh no, your address was wrong. Oh no, blah blah blah. Oh no, we sent it to the seller, and you were waiting for it for a month." Hello, hello, little pens. Oh, you look beautiful. Really? You don't have any pink pens to try? This is the pinkiest I could find. Let me try. Let me try. So where do I have to click to make it flow better? Hey. Okay, like it. Like it. Okay, we tried the pink one. Let's try the yellow one. Oh, orange. Let's try orange. You can't find your new glitter gel pens. I can't find my scissors. So I'm even worse. Uh, nice, 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 nice. So about the fine ones, I bought the big pack of the small ones as well. I use them in my acrylic paintings, like tiny, because sometimes I do like to paint like tiny things with acrylics, like when I crave painting. Because alcohol markers don't give me that feeling, and I'm not able to paint. To paint, I mean to like put the paints out, and water and or like the materials to paint. So I like to use markers in I use them for the details because Languo markers, they're not very good. Like they're not very pigmented. But the pens are quite. No, but the orange is also sinking. No, but it's okay. I like it. Okay, these are gel. Yeah, acrylic painting gel pen. Honestly, it feels as any other pen, like gel pen, but with a good flow and a good color selection. Because I bought to try them, like to try the small ones. I bought, the small ones. I mean, these ones. Um, these are 0.5 and the other ones are 0.7. So I tried these ones and I really like them. Like I was using them. That's why I bought the thicker ones. This one, it's like this acrylic gel pen. I mean, they are not expensive, so I didn't feel like I'm, breaking the bank. And I really was curious about them. What I need now are pen holders because I literally don't have space to hold anything online. They are. Like you click and they're clicky. I think this is why the flow is better, right? Because they have this covered. I got 36. There are bigger sets. I got 36. Just because I had this, okay? This come in. Wait, let me show you the pack. Where is the? Okay, my husband is going to kill me. Don't tell him. I'm going to say it's from you, okay? I'm going to say it's like they're gifts from my subscribers. So I got this packs with many different things, with many tones. But in the end, I was reaching like for 1, 2 from the pack, and I thought, you know what? Just get the basic set. You don't need you don't need all of them. Hi, Michelle. I'm really curious about the drawing pen. Let me find it. Just gives me just just makes me happy. Oh, I like it. And then like I can switch. And then I can switch. Not that easy to switch. Yeah, why you're not switching? Okay, it's not switching. Okay, you have to. Okay, so you can just switch. You have to press the button and then pick another one. But it's like a fidget and a pen in one. Like Languo markers. Yeah, but it's the same. Like my coloring table is in my living room, so it kind of complicates the living situation. Oh, I like the yellow one. I don't know if I can use them in coloring or will use them. I think I can, but like to drawing and to doodle in my planners and stuff. Because I'm a crazy planner girl who like tracks everything and has like 3 journals, 3 trackers, planners, whatever. Okay. Oh, and the last one. And this I just bought because I always lose them, and this is just a double side tape that I also need for journals and stuff. Okay, thank you for sharing this dopamine injection with me. Dopamine injection moment with me. We can go back to coloring. Like, speaking of cleaning and husbands and planning, he thought he was doing like a good thing by cleaning a bookshelf where I was storing my planners, and he just like remove them and put them in my storage room. And I got so mad because like, what you? Yes, of course I need all 5 of my planners. Yes, I use 5 planners. So what? Sue me. You know? Yes, I need them all. Like, easy, mm, easy to reach. What if I need it right now? What if I need to plan something? Yeah, it's on the street. It's some baby walking on the street. Not mine. Okay. Pink flower done. Let's do the white flowers. And the leaf. Let's do the leaf. I don't, Lucas. I'm working on it, but they are not in a hurry to come. I'm kind of in a relaxed way, Like if God sends me babies, great. If he decide doesn't send me babies, well, I'll buy myself a cat. No, a cat I will adopt from the streets, but I'll buy a dog, the one that I want. So yeah, I'm in this weird situation where like mm, I think I'm excited like to get the baby because I know then I will have all the animals with an excuse. Oh no, the baby needs a dog. No, the baby needs a hamster. I think the baby needs a giant African snail. In yeah, can I get a giant African snail? Yeah, but I will have to talk to my husband. He's not very into taking care of snails. Oh, so you're all packed, Lucas. You can take care of of the babies, or do you want yours? Because I'm unlike many of my friends, I and my husband, I don't have problems with other kids' babies. Like in a way that if I feel like I need like have baby hunger, I want to take care of someone, I can take other person's baby and take care of that. And I'm fine with that. I also know that I'm capable of loving other people's children like with all my heart and take care of them. And so for me, like an adoption wouldn't be a problem if it was more accessible in today's world. Mm, like I knew I wouldn't have. I don't need to reproduce myself, let's say, right? And I don't understand people who say like, "Oh no, but they're not my babies." Like when they are yours, it's all different. Like for me, I don't think it will be different. I do like babies, but I don't like them in general. So. Brum, bum, bum. I haven't been walking under stuff under steel. I feel represented. You know what, guys? I don't want to steal this idea, but I will. I'm going to add some petals. I'm sorry, Tinuviel, if you're watching this on a reply or you see this page later. I'm going to shamelessly steal your idea. Oh, puzzle piece. Wait, puzzle piece. Puzzle piece. Okay. They are quite pretty, aren't they? I like the flowers. This is the only thing that I had a vision for, so. No, but this is too Too big. Like in our Discord, I don't know if you've seen this. Like this page became an official ready coloring, and then I promised like if 10 people do their version, then I will make it into a color along. Which doesn't make sense. Like doesn't make a lot of sense if you think about it, but it does to me because I want people to take like to have their own take on it, and then like they will see like what was the most problematic part of it, so they can see how I did it, and this way they will level up their coloring skills. And I'll be proud Daria. The due date is 15th because this is the day when I will start recording the color along. And if there are 10 people, this will be this page. If there are no people, not enough people, then there will be another page. I don't want to call the insurance company, but I have to. So I'll be just gluing flowers instead of doing the important stuff. Because I know that if I finish the life now, I will not go and call the company. I will go and like do paper dolls or like something else from my to-do list that is very important but not as urgent as canceling my insurance. No, I can't. I can't send an email. I mean, I I sent them an email. They said no, you have to call to this office, and why they do this? So you can't cancel over email. So the cancellation rate is lower, which I understand. Also, I hate to speak Spanish on over the phone. Like, mhm. Yeah, sneaky and disgusting and annoying. But yeah, I checked. It's legal. Like they have it formed somehow that it's legal. Because I thought maybe if it's illegal, then I don't have to call them because I can send an email to like the customer thing. How do you call it? When people like do inspections of uh, if everything uh, if everything is all right or like it's a legal business or something. And I could call them and say, hey, they practice illegal practices. Can you just cancel my insurance? Because this would be easier for me than call someone. Maybe I can hire a virtual assistant to call for me. Huh. Enzo, what are you procrastinating from? Okay, guys, I think I'm done for today. We did the flowers, this one, and the bunnies. So tomorrow I can just finish this page and like remove all the extra lines, add some more petals or something, making my desk clean to start my workday. Oh, this is smart. This is smart. Because you then can like, oh no, I can't work if I don't have my desk clean. And then you can procrastinate on desk cleaning. This is so good. For the bunnies, cat. This was B. Wait, I'll find you. This one. This blue and some pastel pink, and then the dark purple. But this blue is the one that is made for shading. Let me check the chat if I missed something. I'm kind of new to this coloring community, been scrapbooking and color stands before. Oh, Betsy, some welcome. For the color alongs, you know I have more color alongs, right? Like you can do the old ones. While I'm recording this one, thank you so much for coming today and sharing this beautiful flower moment with me. I'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. It depends on how productive I am today. Unfortunately. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you. Bye bye.